Good morning. It is Monday morning. I am down to my last 2 days, full days of my trip. Wednesday's a travel day, of course. And I am off to the Asakusa area to see the Senso-ji Temple, which is like the big, fabulous temple that's here. And it's just a real low-key day. Just going to do that. Taking the Ginza line. It's a pretty short trip, about 20-25 minutes. And see you when we get there. Okay, it's actually called Asakusa. Who knew? So here I am at the Asakusa. I can never get used to the pronunciation. Gate, and look at this display. I mean, this is just in the train station. That's amazing. For inquiring minds, it's exit 1. They have it clearly labeled. It's the Senso-ji Temple, so easy to find. Well, let me just tell you, walking out of that, it is quite busy at this little intersection. Sorry. Here it is. This is what it looks like when you get out. So, I'm gonna find a map. Gonna see which direction I go. We'll call it good. So, it's like the first turn you make, and there is the gate. It is so crowded here, like crazy crowded. So, I'm gonna back up a little and try to get a shot of this. This is a madhouse. And this is a Monday. No, yeah, it's a Monday. Monday morning, maybe early afternoon. I don't even know what time it is anymore. There's the ubiquitous Starbucks. And this is the very famous little row of shops. I have not really shopped any of these kind of shops in my entire trip. As I am leaving, I may peek in at a few. But anyway, it's also a foodie place for street food and whatnot. But let me just show you a sky cam for a sec. Woo! It's not a pleasant experience. Because you're just dodging people. It's kind of like hiking. You're looking where you're going rather than actually being able to look around much. So
5,500 should be like 100 dirhams, like 300 dirhams.
Here's an example of the kind of things they sell here. And okay, anyway, I know this is going to not be worth even showing you, but this is the experience of this place. This is what you get. Now, maybe if you came really early or later, that might be a thing. But at this point, I think all the tour buses are here. I see a lot of that kind of thing. And all these people are just, shuffling in great big herds. Which is what it is, you come here, this is what you expect. And if you're expecting not this, how would these shopkeepers make a living? They need all these people. So we're not going to complain about all of the foot traffic because this is how they make their living. Not gonna lie, this has been a bit of a gauntlet to get through. Lots of kitschy stuff, just touristy things. But look at that. I'm almost up there. And look at that. Get away from the crowds and you can kind of see it. Senso-ji Temple and pagoda. It's a 5-story pagoda. It's kind of like the one in Kyoto, except that this one is completely rebuilt because it was bombed during World War II. And so I want to say it was rebuilt in 1973. And this complex is actually really big. So we're going to go check it out. I hope you can see this. The cherry blossoms are at the tail end and they're blowing away, and it's like snow, pink snow. It's just lovely. Anyway, we're almost through this gauntlet. That's the main gate going into the temple complex. And they have artwork on this side, which is delightful. And now it gets a little more crowded up there. Well, we're getting a little bit closer. There's some lovely young ladies. Oh, some people are dressed up down here. I mean, we're at the tail end of the Hanami blossom viewing. So, this is it. This is one of 2 guardian deities who guard the massive entry gate into the temple complex itself. Straight ahead is the main hall. That is just stunning. Oh my goodness. Oh, and with the pagoda right next to it, this is, I mean, get past these people. Check that out. It's just sitting right there. Hi, how you doing? Oh, and there people are shaking their sticks out, trying to get the number that will give them good luck. Remember back in Kyoto, they were doing it for, I don't know, 200 yen or something? Oh, look at the back of that. Wow. Just wow. And just as a total, we're not in old Tokyo anymore. That is the Tokyo Tower, which is the tallest tower in the world. And that's an observation deck about midway up. Well, I think it's more than midway up, but anyway, that's the Tokyo Tower. An example of one of those trees I've told you about, where if you get a bad luck, you can just tie it onto there and the wind will magically blow your bad luck away. Is this? It's an amazing sight, but it's also a little bit of a circus here. I mean, like everybody waiting to get near the incense and see what they're doing, wafting it on there. That's what I did when I came through Narita, like whatever it was, 35 years ago, 38 years ago. There was just one of these out in front of this tiny temple. Nobody was there. But you could just go up and like waft the incense up and over you. And it's just, it's, you know, it's an experience. But of course, everybody's doing it here as a, I don't know. But anyway, that's what it's for. Okay, well, getting closer. Giant red lantern. Very nice. Shall we go up? I'm gonna go sky cam on you. So that's the altar up there. Everybody's tossing money in. It's screened off. It looks locked. And there's security cameras. And again, you can buy good wishes here. Over at the shop, you can buy good luck stuff as well. They've got them on both sides. But just look at this ceiling. Like, it's worth coming here just to see this ceiling. Here is a shot of the ceiling. It's quite beautiful. Here is the very large coffer that people are throwing money into. And I guess if you want, you can go pray inside of the temple. I'm sure for some people, for a lot of people, this is actually a sacred space that they are trying to pray in, but it's also a massive tourist attraction. So here's the outside. I'm walking towards the front. There is the massive gate. There's the pagoda off to that side. The red lantern. The doors coming in, and once again, the inner temple area. This is what the little bins look like. Here, they've got sticks in there. And then you pull one out and get the corresponding luck. And I guess these are only 100 yen here. Anyway, that's what that is. This is the Asakusa Ginza, the small temple that is dedicated to the two fishermen who found the gold statue of Kannon, don't know how to pronounce it, which is what this temple is built around. And so this is dedicated to them. Look, Naga. Gotta love them. I really want to get up close, even though people are trying to take pictures here. They're the most awesome thing, and people are coming to, of course, purify their hands before making a wish or making an offering at the temple. People are actually queuing up so that they can approach the shrine individually to pay their respects, except for this gentleman who just kind of went on in. I don't think you have to wait. Like, people can, this is what I saw all through Kyoto, is that it didn't matter if there was one person or 5 people. Fishermen. It's a pretty cool little temple. It's got some great pictures up there. One last sakura tree holding on. And the main hall behind. Just beautiful. So this gate was built in 1649, and it's a remake, if you can believe it. This is one of the old gates that has survived. And it looks old. I am going to show you the complex. So there is the whole complex. It's the bell tower area. Benten-do Temple, the goddess of fortune. And there is that glorious bell. Her temple is closed, but okay, this is an area off that main thoroughfare by a couple of blocks. And my guidebook said Gotta go check out the little stuff, the little alleyways, because they have a lot of interesting things too, like Godzilla. Anyway, they're all the same and they all look like that, which is kind of cute. Oh, Godzilla. This is the Godzilla from my childhood. So, you know, wow. Look at that view of the Tokyo Tower. It looks so close. Like I could just walk to it, but I'm sure it's much further away than it appears. It's pretty incredible though. Well, so there is the other side of this. They call this Old Tokyo or Rough Tokyo, since it's more like post-World War II and everything was just a little rough and tumble. And that's the cutest thing ever. Poodle theme park. If there are little baby poodles in there, I am going in. That would have been too much fun. Little golden doodle teacup puppies to play with, but they are closed. That makes me sad. I absolutely would have gone up to that. That smells amazing, whatever it is. Oh, it's takoyaki. Takoyaki. I don't know why I can't remember these names. The street smells really good. It smells delicious. I've eaten, but it still smells delicious. And it's just a street with a bunch of shops. I mean, you know, once in a while they'll have a really cute old one like this with an eel on the board, so I guess you're eating eel in there. What is so interesting though are all the fake foods that are made. It's an art form here, so you know exactly what you're getting, which is really nice. Okay, I thought I would just explain the exits, because once you come out in a station, I'm at G10, that's the Kyobashi station. There are 8 exits to choose from. So you come to a map like this, I find my hotel. I usually go in exit 1. I'm going to go out exit 2 so that I can go to this little 7-Eleven right there. But anyway, that's how you figure out which of the exits, and then you just find the signs like this. That's to exit 8, and up ahead is exits 1 through 5. So that's how you figure it out. It's incredibly intuitive once you get the concept down, and you really can't go too wrong.